What if I told you that there's a substance that changes its composition hour by hour, responds to a baby's environment, fights pathogens with molecular decoys, and literally builds brain architecture? It's not a pharmaceutical breakthrough, it's been around for as long as humans have. I'm Dr. Ferghal Armstrong, and today we're exploring why breast milk might just be the most sophisticated medicine nature has ever designed. Now, in my decades of clinical practice, I've seen the impact of early life nutrition play out in countless ways, but the science behind breast milk's protective effects still impresses me. We're talking about a complex matrix of antimicrobial proteins, secretory IgA, lactoferrin, lysozyme, that resist digestion and directly protect the infant gut from invaders. The clinical data is striking. Breastfeeding can prevent an estimated 72% of hospital admissions for diarrhea and 57% for respiratory infections. For premature babies, mother's own milk reduces the risk of necrotizing enterocolitis, a devastating intestinal condition, by approximately 58%. And here's something that matters to every new parent. Breastfeeding for at least 2 months is associated with a 40% reduction in sudden infant death syndrome. Here's where it gets fascinating. Breast milk contains Human Milk Oligosaccharides, HMOs for short, and these sugars aren't even digestible by the baby. So what are they for? They're essentially food for Bifidobacterium infantis, a beneficial gut bacterium. But that's not all. These HMOs act as molecular decoys. They look like the receptors on intestinal cells, so pathogens like rotavirus and campylobacter bind to them instead of attaching to your baby's gut wall. It's like having a smart security system that tricks intruders into walking right past the building. This is how breastfeeding helps establish healthy immune development from day one. The benefits extend well beyond infection prevention. Meta-analyses show breastfed children achieve, on average, 3.44 IQ points higher than their non-breastfed peers. This cognitive advantage comes from bioactive compounds like DHA and sialic acid, essential building blocks for the rapidly developing neonatal brain. And the programming effects last into adulthood. Longer breastfeeding durations are associated with a 13 to 26% reduction in obesity risk, lower rates of both type 1 and type 2 diabetes, and even a 19% reduction in childhood leukemia. That is remarkable preventative medicine. So what's the takeaway? If you're a new parent or expecting, understand that breastfeeding, when possible, isn't just nutrition. It's an active health intervention with effects that last decades. For health professionals, this is another reminder to support breastfeeding as a public health priority. Every additional month of breastfeeding adds to these protective effects. And if breastfeeding isn't possible, know that understanding the science helps us design better infant nutrition solutions for the future. Think of breast milk as a living pharmacy, one that adapts every day to your baby's needs. That's the kind of personalized medicine we're only beginning to replicate in other fields. I'm Dr. Ferghal Armstrong. If you find this useful, subscribe to MedHeads for your daily dose of evidence-based health insights. Stay well.